I got what I wanted here.
Very much like Light here.
Just to be sure.
Yeah.
Don't tell anyone about Shinjuku.
You can give lasting instructions.
What do you mean about Shinjuku? Why
Wow.
would you say that?
Well,
Go
you can't
back
use
to
it twice.
class.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to episode 3 of Code Geass, stage 3, The False Classmate. Very cool.
Okay.
Because class systems.
I was thinking more that he's in high school.
Yeah, both.
But
It's no, exactly.
False class.
I'm saying it's a play on
double-
words.
Oh, that's very
Yeah.
smart. I hadn't thought about it.
No, I think it's going to be like we're all the same in this society, when absolutely the it is not.
I think it might be that Lelouch is going to be, like, is he going to go back to school at this point? Like, I don't know what his plan is from last episode, where he essentially just went straight up to the spokesman / fake prince of the entire country and took control.
Very interesting.
It's going to be wild to see. We loved the series thus far. I mean, that second episode was really good.
So good.
Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and check out the Patreon linked in the description below to see these episodes early of all the anime that we are watching right now. Are we excited for episode 3 of Code Geass?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Listen up, Dunderheads! This video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
All right, stage 3, The False Classmate.
Why the hell are we letting the 11s go? But it's by order of Prince Clovis. What about
So we saved
Bartley?
all of them.
Get the general
All right.
staff on the line. They're not at their posts, sir.
That sky is gorgeous.
Yeah.
I'm overjoyed, Lelouch. They said you died when Japan was brought into the fold.
Yeah, that's an overjoyed look on your
Use me as a
face.
tool of diplomacy? It seems you've forgotten why we were used as tools in the first place. That's right.
I'm confused.
It was because my mother was killed.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
So he was used as a tool because his mother was killed.
Mother
at
held the
both.
title of Knight of Honor, but was a commoner
Whose
by
blood is
birth.
that?
No doubt the other imperial consorts held her in
We gotta hear that
contempt.
one more time.
Commoner by birth.
I bet they'll explain it.
Mother held the title of Knight of Honor, but was a commoner by birth.
Oh my
doubt
God.
the other
Holy
imperial
shit.
Consorts held her in contempt.
Oh.
Even though you made it look like the work of terrorists, I'm no fool. You people killed my mother!
Oh my
It
God.
wasn't me! I swear to you, it wasn't!
Then tell me everything you know. The truth cannot be hidden from me any longer. By whose hand was she slain?
Oh, you can
Oh my God. So what is that? He's just rewiring their brain?
make someone tell the truth.
Yeah.
My brother, second Prince Schneisel, and second Princess Cornelia. They can tell you.
They were at the heart of this?
Interesting.
That's all that you know, isn't it?
Wow.
I swear it wasn't me! I had nothing to do with it!
He doesn't even remember.
I believe you.
Oh my God.
However,
Please, you can't! We may have different mothers, but you and I are still blood!
Oh,
you can't
same
change
dad.
the world without getting your hands dirty.
Oh.
What?
Wait, was he gonna kill him?
Did he? That's what he did.
I thought. Oh my God. I thought
No,
he
he
was gonna,
just fucking pulled the trigger and
I thought he was gonna hit him in the head with the.
No,
Oh dang.
I think he's actually dead.
Stop moving!
Well, you don't have to beat me up over it, do you?
Ah, serves you right for
Quite the
ditching me
double
like
life
that.
here.
That's right.
Yeah, right.
What was up with you yesterday?
Oh, well.
You know, it's fighting a
That's
war.
enough, you guys. If we don't come up with a fix for the club activities budget, there won't be money left for anything at all.
And if it comes to that point,
The Equestrian Club will be pissed. We don't want them coming in here on horseback.
Yeah, that'd be
You
tough.
really
Come on,
don't.
Can't you be a more serious student council member?
you know, it would have been nice.
Montana
of you
loves
if you would
horses.
have reminded us
Big
about
horse
this
girl.
mess a day ago.
I would have to say a day later.
Guts!
Are you trying that gut spell again?
Yeah,
I really don't think that your magic's gonna do a whole lot.
actually, it's got me going, Madam President.
Supple and willing. That's what I like.
I trained hard in the gymnastics club.
That's not what I was getting at.
Huh?
You're a 10.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
From what I've seen in the girls' bathroom anyway.
Oh my God.
You've been filling out in all the right places, huh?
What are you talking about, you perv?
Yeah.
Jeez,
Yup.
president's just a dirty old man on the inside. So leading the meeting with her filthy mind? Yeah, well...
Yeah, that was really out of nowhere.
Very strange thing to say.
They used poison gas?
Huh?
Man, that's freaky. Shinjuku's only 30 minutes from here.
They're still gonna
There's
say it
more?
was poison gas.
I saw smoke
Covered
rising
up.
over in
Yeah.
Shinjuku. It must have been the gas.
Easy way to hide it is to put a bunch of smoke.
So true.
Shinjuku?
I heard
And it'll
about
keep
it
people
in real
away
time
from it.
from a friend.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I called you yesterday.
Hey, check out the footage of those dead 11s.
This is strange. Why would they cover it up?
Maybe threaten? Oh? Nope. Did he forget about that?
Did he forget about what?
Killing him.
Oh.
He just
Hiding
got
Clovis'
nauseous.
death to fend off
No, I think he
anarchy?
got nauseous because he saw
But if that's the
like
case,
his
when they
open
finally do
head.
announce it.
Like I think he shot him, and then seeing the result of that was so shocking that he was nauseated.
It's different times a day.
Oh.
Yeah, this is him remembering.
Ah. Okay, but yeah, for the same reason.
Gotcha. He's just like feeling how gross that was.
Are they
Yeah.
hiding Clovis' death to fend off anarchy? But if that's the case, when they finally do announce it,
That water animation is sick.
Yeah.
I guess that I'm not as tough as I thought I was.
And nobody will know because he manipulated all of them. There was
That
nobody
ex-civil
around.
servant is such a fool.
Mm-hmm.
So are you referring to Bartley?
The killer has breached our heaviest security twice already. This perfunctory inspection is a farce.
Margrave Jeremiah.
Perfunctory.
Now that Prince Clovis is out of the
Great
way, we purebloods can...
Let me make that call.
Whoa.
All right.
We still need to woo everyone over.
These two seem terrible.
Are you all right? Sophie's been worried sick all this time.
I just have to go easy for a little while.
Of course. That's
Oh.
why she's so familiar.
Anyway, if I
Oh
stay
my
home,
goodness.
I'll never catch
Multiple people are
What's
doing the
up,
double
buddy?
life thing.
See
Yeah,
something you
false
like?
classmate.
You've got a thing for it, don't you?
Oh,
Just
okay.
thinking this is a rare event. She hasn't been here at school since this whole term started.
They say she's sick or something. And she barely showed up at school last year.
Sick of the
either.
bullshit.
Still, her
Sick
grades
of
are at
the
top of
government.
class.
Mm.
And she's a member of the Stockfeld family, which means she's well-bred and rolling in money. A touch too sheltered, though, if you ask me.
I mean, she didn't seem very sheltered out there fighting everybody in a mech suit.
Did not get that vibe.
You. Well, you don't love bees, but you're not.
I don't
like-
love bees, but I just kind of walk away from
I don't
them.
get it.
Yeah.
Why's it bee after me?
Maybe the pink
I
hair.
wonder if there's a hive nearby.
What? Oh my
God, I hate
god.
this. I'm sick of acting
Tough.
like a freaking
I just had
invalid.
a weird memory come back. Someone in my 8th grade class one time trapped a bee in a bottle and shook it, and the bee exploded.
Oh my god.
It like flew out of the bottle and then exploded in midair.
That's terrifying.
So gross.
Oh god.
Crap. He saw me.
How is she eating
There's
that?
no question it's her.
Can I help you with something?
I want answers.
Shit.
Whoa.
Is anyone going to be able to
Anyone?
prevent this?
I don't think so.
Of course.
Were you the one piloting the Glasgow and Shinjuku?
Whoa.
Yes.
Why terrorism?
Because I'm Japanese. Though technically I'm half Britannian.
Whoa.
Half-blood? Why go so far?
Did you want something?
No, I got what I wanted here.
Very much like Light here.
Just to be sure.
Yeah.
Don't tell anyone about Shinjuku.
You can give
What do
lasting
you mean
instructions.
about Shinjuku? Why
Wow.
would you say that?
Whoa.
Go
You can't
back
use
to
it twice.
class.
As soon as I get an answer to my question, I will.
It's not
Oh.
working. What's going on here?
Only once.
Interesting. What is he going to do now?
Oh boy.
He didn't have a backup plan for that.
Over to the chem lab. You
He could
better
play
get
it off as
on.
being just like
Oh, crap,
a jerk
it's my
by being
turn
like,
to
go
sign
back
up
to
for
class.
It didn't work.
Interesting.
Whoa. Why would it not work?
Okay, well, he just said
We'll
don't
be late again.
say anything about Shinjuku. So,
He said that we'd have dinner together tonight.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so now they both know.
yeah.
Oh, and she probably can recognize the voice too.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Again this evening. I'll wait.
that we'd have dinner together tonight.
There now. This one's finished.
A bird?
Yes, it's a crane.
Amazing. The Japanese are so skillful.
I'm sorry I'm so late.
Hi, Lelouch. Welcome home.
Yes, welcome home, my lord.
No place like it, Sayoko. Right, Nanali?
As you know full well, the project was a complete failure. Therefore, this research division is being gutted.
Yes, but...
I've set up a place in Narita for you. While we may have no memory of it, the fact is the other staff officers and I left Prince Clovis on his own. I'm going to be called out on the carpet for this back
They
at
have
home.
no memory. Yeah.
When that happens...
Okay. They were experimenting on this person.
Okay.
If His Majesty
The person that got
learns
shot in the head.
experiments
Yeah.
gone on without his knowledge,
Understood, sir. We'll start prepping immediately.
Who is she? I'm excited to learn more about that mystery.
Yeah.
Of origami. Fold a piece of paper the correct way, and you can make birds, boats, almost anything.
Easy there. You don't have to tell me everything all at once, you know? It's not like I'm going anywhere.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you. They say if you fold 1,000 of these cranes, your wish will come true. So if there's anything at all that you've been wishing for...
No, not
Free
really.
Botany or
What
free
about you?
Japan.
Do you wish for anything?
I wish the world was a gentler place.
When the day finally comes that you
It's a
can
nice
see
wish.
it, I'm sure that it will be.
Really?
I promise.
Wait, when the what?
When the world is a gentler place.
But what does he say?
When the day finally comes that you can see again, I'm sure that it
Oh,
will
she's blind.
Oh, yeah. Did you not? Yeah.
I did not put that together.
Gotcha.
The truth is, there are very few paths our future can take. The Ashford family's sheltering us for now. But how long can that last? If our identity is exposed,
Whoa.
even River,
Oh my gosh.
Shirley, and the others will abandon us.
Wait, so they are not in the main house. It doesn't look like they're in the main house.
Yeah, they're being kept, I think, secretly by this family.
Right.
I think, yeah, totally.
Gotcha. I didn't realize the size difference. Like, the place that they were staying seemed like a normal-sized place.
Yeah.
We'll end up political tools, or a casualty of royal ambition.
Whoa.
I have to build a world where Nanali can at least find happiness.
Oh. So he's doing it for his sister.
Sayako taught me this the other day. It's called
Or maybe
the
it's a
Japanese
sister.
promise. Cross my heart, hope to die, eat 1,000 needles if I lie. Pinky promise song.
Well, that's scary. I may have to eat 1,000 needles someday.
That's right. So I better not catch you telling lies, okay?
Don't you worry. I'll never lie, I swear.
You sure about that?
Not to you, anyway.
Seems fake.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that's kind of all she cares about.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when someone says, don't ever lie, they only really mean to that, like, to you personally.
Yeah.
This is the only weapon I have, and I don't even know how to use it.
Yeah, how is he gonna learn?
Yeah.
Class will be starting any minute, you know.
Oh, yes, sir.
Because how do you test that out?
Literally.
Well,
sir, what are the topics going to be for the essays on your next exam?
The humiliation of Edinburgh, the transfer of the capital, and North and South war topics.
So, I haven't lost the power then. Sir? What exactly are the topics going to be for the essays on your next exam?
Right, very funny. Maybe
You
should
can't
try
do it
studying,
twice,
huh?
that's the rule.
Just don't lie yourself,
Okay.
You'll do fine.
Yes,
Maybe there's a
sir.
cooldown.
As I suspected, I can only use it on a person once.
Interesting.
Very cool.
Stifling.
Is
I'm
there a
stuck in history
length
class
component?
yesterday.
Maybe.
Maybe I should just head back.
Does it have to be like a
The Army's on
stream
high
of
alert right
commands?
Stay there. And let things
It's
cool
like
off.
Chat GPT.
Exactly.
You can't go looking for a voice.
I guess he's right, but
Don't tell anyone about Shinjuku.
no, it couldn't have been his voice.
The aristocracy was highly
Okay.
educated. With such an emphasis on
Not recognizing it for
education
now.
and training, they produced a superior breed of ruler.
I can't remember well enough to be sure.
Good, that will do. With the enthronement of Henry IX, son of the great Elizabeth,
Was that him just spouting fake history?
I think so.
All I did was simply mention Shinjuku. But
If he knows where I really am, then
at the first opportunity,
I need to take care of him.
Whoa.
Holy shit. Okay.
It is a big threat.
That, I mean,
Transferred to Narita last night.
Right then.
yeah, but that's such a, like, huge thing for the first step.
Yeah.
Hey, Lulu. You coming along?
Lulu.
Sorry, maybe some other time.
You've got to go straight home then, huh? What do you have, a curfew? What's up?
You think that you could spare a minute? I need to talk to you.
Sure.
Pretty direct approach
I
here.
was wondering
Yeah,
when you were
alright.
gonna ask.
I've already told you!
That you don't remember? Still cling to that
Holy.
ridiculous excuse?
They literally don't. He doesn't though.
Just ask the others!
Yeah, right?
They'll testify that...
Ducking the blame? You're pathetic. You shan't remain at His Royal Highness's side another minute!
You
Didn't
shan't.
even know this room existed.
It's the clubhouse for the student council. They built it as a ballroom for various special occasions.
And we won't be disturbed inside here?
Yes, that's correct.
Here it is!
Well,
I found it! Look! This is it, right?
What a relief you found our lab data.
Good. My ass is killing me.
Were you able to find it?
well, guess they're not going to be disturbed.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Way to go, Millie!
Or was that even? Oh, guess it
What is
was.
all of this?
Lelouch, don't you know? I thought that's why you brought her. We're inducting Colin into the student council. It was my grandfather's idea, actually.
The principals?
How did she not know?
With her poor health, she'd have a harder time with regular club activities. Oh, I'm Millie, the president of the council.
This feels
Pleasure to
fishy.
meet you.
Oh,
She's also been
That's
already
just such
weird.
a strange thing to
I'm Rivel, the
say.
secretary. If there's anything you need help with, I'm your man.
Hi, I'm Shirley.
it's nice to meet all of you.
Shirley, I'm sorry, but do you think you could set these on the table for me?
Oh, sure. Thanks, Nana.
Nonali, what are you doing here?
This is Lelouch's sister.
I'm still in the middle school group, so I can't be on the council yet.
That's all right. You're an honorary member in our book.
Hello there.
Very
it's
sweet.
a pleasure to meet you, Colin.
Thank
So
you.
she's like
You as well.
the favorite of the group.
Shall we kick this off with a toast?
Huh? Champagne? No way! We're gonna get in trouble!
What's going on? Here, Nunny.
Lelouch, heads up!
Oh.
You're not getting away with this either, Lulu!
Whoa.
Okay. Well,
What just happened?
That's what happens when you wrestle with champagne.
yeah, so true.
Sayoko's on it.
Fan service ahead.
Great.
Batten down the hatches.
Good to know.
I have our editor looking into
This is
this.
why I hate Britannians.
It's Lelouch. I brought you a change of clothes.
You can come in.
And a
I drawn the
plan.
curtain already.
Sorry about all this. I know they can be a little over the top. These are some of my clothes. Hope that's okay.
It's cool. Don't worry about it. That was fast. You went all the way to the boys' dorm?
Actually, I live here. It'd be pretty hard for my sister to live off in the dorms. The principal of the school lets us stay here as a favor.
Oh, it's a
Gotcha,
school
gotcha,
they're
gotcha.
staying at. That's why I was so
I see.
sprawling and large.
Okay.
Can you hand me that pouch over there?
Sure.
Were you the one in Shinjuku?
What do you mean?
Don't play dumb. You brought up Shinjuku the other day. Why?
This music,
Why
the
do
like
you
right.
ask? Is there something
choral.
wrong with Shinjuku?
Don't answer my question with a question. Yes or no. That's all I
Is that a
wanna hear out of
recorder?
you.
No, nope, just kidding.
Whoa.
It's worse.
If I
Very
don't
smart by
answer,
her.
Someone will come. That okay? Hello? No, this is... Oh. It's for you. He says he knows you.
Hello?
Well, she can either hold the knife or him or the phone. Well, she
Well.
has to pick two.
Glad you're still alive, Q1.
Was I wrong?
1600 hours the day after tomorrow.
A pre-recording.
The observation deck at Tokyo Tower. Come alone.
You planned for this.
How did you
Interesting.
write that ceasefire order?
Did you say ceasefire?
Whoa.
Sounds like you
Oh,
keep
shit.
dangerous company.
Oh, that was...
Let me guess.
And now she's gonna question.
An overshare.
Talking
Genius.
About a game? Something online?
Yeah, you got me. 'Cause, you know, I've been shut up in my house so long.
That's
what
a
I was
light
warning
move
you
if
about.
I've ever seen
I
one.
told you not to bring up Shinjuku before. Seriously, some guys will try to show you footage of what happened that day, and it's pretty damn grim. By the way, you know I can see you, right? I won't tell anyone. Later.
So he's avoided suspicion completely.
Yep.
What's wrong?
How do you... Yep.
Glad you're still alive, Q1.
Smart. Whoa. And he commanded her to do it. That's so smart.
Actual work, I guess.
Wow.
That was crazy.
There are so many steps in that plan.
The forethought and the execution of timing. How did he even time? Did he just know she was going to threaten him in that amount of time? Like, oh my God.
Maybe someone was like waiting by the door or heard something.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, so he has clearly the capability. So like that's a classic light move.
Yeah,
like 100%. The amount of times he used recordings.
Yeah.
And now he knows he can only use the power on people once and get them to do like one task basically. And so he's gonna have to really choose what would be the most useful task for every person.
Yeah, like where and when to use it.
Exactly. Like he could
where
have
and when and
where he's like, I could do this, but I want to save this person's control for later. Like it's like really interesting that this power is a one-off use. Like,
it absolutely is. When it's like when you're playing one of those board games where it's like trying to fit the exact perfect piece in something.
Yep.
And you have a piece that just about fits. And it's like, but if I need this later, it would be so perfect.
Exactly.
But if you never get to that theoretical future situation, then you fucked up because you could have like gotten rid of that piece earlier.
Or if you have a room, I totally agree with that. Or if you have a room of 3 people, you can't use it on one person. You have to use it on all 3 to make sure they don't all remember.
So true.
So if you're in a group, you kind of get restricted.
Like it has to be simultaneous. How does simultaneous work for that eye power?
There is a lot of
very interesting.
That was such a good usage of his power. And it's also interesting to know he can't use his power on her. He's going to have to use just deduction.
Yeah.
But he's avoided suspicion. I think that she's completely off the trail now, backpedaling to try to not be discovered, which is she's gone from highly suspicious to highly trying to get away from him.
Like defensive. And her priorities have completely shifted.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very smart.
The council doesn't require much actual work, I guess. Beyond occasional paperwork, we'll sometimes plan school events.
So you mean like the culture festival?
Yep, like that, along with the cross-dressers ball, the absolute silence party, and swimsuit day.
What's up with that?
Blame our president. You'll be spending a lot of time with her. Hope you're ready.
Lelouch, it's awful!
What is?
Prince Clovis has been found dead.
They're saying he was killed.
What?
No.
Drat.
Knock me over with a feather.
Margrave Jeremiah.
He died a martyr.
We interrupt this broadcast with breaking news. The man suspected as the murderer has been captured. According
Already?
to this report,
It's that general.
the suspect is
Oh,
a honorary
right.
No.
Britannian.
What the?
Oh no,
Private
they're blaming...
Suzaku Kururugi, a former 11 and
Because he wants to take over the Mac, the other guy.
I repeat, Suzaku Kururugi arrested for murder.
Wow.
What a great show.
You dare desecrate His Highness's transport? Come out of there!
His transport.
All right.
Whoa.
Holy shit. Okay.
He's going to be a symbol.
Zero.
It really is Death Note-y. And it's funny, they came out around the same time.
That's so interesting.
Yeah. I mean, there's just so many possibilities with the power. And now Suzaku is being accused of murdering Clovis. Like, I wonder if he can use his power. He probably can't through a TV. He has to be like eye contact in person. But yeah, we'll have to see. But that was an amazing episode. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Our next episode will be coming out next Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But if you can't wait, these episodes are all posted to Patreon right now in their extended uncut forms. We have a lot to discuss. Before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
Want to know something fascinating?
Yes.
Somebody just pointed out, I'll give Raul Iggy Nasho credit. It's not going to be a question, but the bee that was kept going all over that person was like the power like that Lelouch has. He used it on the bee. He got the bee to go do that. When it dies, you can see the light fade from its eyes.
Whoa.
That's why it kept being all over, to like get her away from the group, because everybody ran away from her.
Right. Wow. Wow.
Wow, so they say it's very detail-oriented. That feels Attack on Titan. That's super smart.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many possibilities with that kind of power.
All right, question 1. Peter Ahmet asks, you can't change the world without getting your hands dirty. That's a quote that Lelouch has said like several times now. Is a similar view to Light, but much more plainly stated. The circumstances are very different. While Light lived in a world closer to ours with regular crime, as we've seen, Lelouch lives in Area 11 where Japanese are treated as second-class citizens, assuming there's also 10 areas before Japan was conquered. Do you think that the statement made by Lelouch is different to Light, as the world of Code Geass is arguably one at war versus just killing criminals? Do you disagree with the statement? How dirty do you think Lelouch is willing to get his hands to change the world?
Like the idea of, in order to change the world, you have to get your hands dirty. Like, that only makes sense if you don't want to get your hands dirty. Like, the idea of the quote is like, you're gonna have to do something you don't want to do in order to
something
achieve
unsavory. I feel like it's more something unsavory than something you don't want to do. Like, it's doing something like killing someone, like breaking the laws of humanity a little bit. Like, you have to go to war, essentially.
Okay.
Like, I think that Lelouch is essentially saying, yeah, I'm gonna brutally murder this people, but you literally have to change his world. Whereas Light was doing it because he believed the world could be better than its current state.
I mean, I definitely see where the similarities come from, but ultimately when a war is going on, like, there's a difference between punching someone who's like been actively punching you and sucker punching someone.
Or sucker punching a known bully who has been put in a detention program.
Yeah.
You know, like, they're dealing with the problem in the most moral way possible within a society. You can't live in a society where every criminal suspect is killed, because otherwise so many innocent people would be killed.
Exactly. Okay, what it is, it's in this universe, it's self-defense.
Yeah.
Light justifies it as self-defense by proxy, which is so fucking weird.
Or just like preemptive defense.
Yeah.
It's a very different view than this, and I think that honestly Lelouch is a lot more justified in what he's doing.
I completely agree.
And I think Lelouch is, sure, it's unsavory that he's killing these people, but he is actively in a war zone for all these kills thus far. But then again, the question ended with, how far do you think he's willing to go? I think he would kill every Britannian. Like, I think he would, I don't know how he would do with citizens, but like, I think in terms of like any enemy forces, he has no problem killing them. And I think he'll want to. We also see that they murdered his mom in front of him. So that's added bonus. I think it's going to be, he's got a vendetta, he's got a reason, and like, he's got a right in a way to fight in a war, you know? Yeah. So I am interested to see how far he's willing to go, but I mean, it's fascinating the limitations of his power we also learn in conjunction with that.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to question 2. All right, Klein Snow asks, when Lelouch asked Kaylin why go as far as being a terrorist when he found out she's a half-breed, what do you think her answer was? What do you think Kaylin's motivation is to joining the resistance, even though she's from a well-off Britannian family?
I think that something that's a really interesting general life balance thing is when people simultaneously belong to one group that does have social power and another group that does not have social power, and seeing how those people choose to align themselves. Like, are you going to take that privilege and use it to try to make things better for other people, or are you going to use that privilege to try to minimize the difficulty you have with the like other parts of your identity, if that makes sense?
Yeah.
So I think her take on it was probably like, yeah, I'm wealthy, yeah, I'm half Britannian. I could choose to just live a really easy life because I have that privilege. But there are people who don't have the privilege to do that because of their half parentage or financial situation. And for the sake of those people, she can't just turn her back on them.
Yeah.
Like that kind of situation.
I agree, but it's also interesting that Lelouch has far more motivation naturally than her, but was less inclined to join an effort like that. Perhaps it's because he's so smart, he knew the odds weren't in his favor until he got the power, because that switch did flip. But it is interesting that she's already been driven to take action, even though she doesn't really have she has part of a dog in the fight, but not nearly as much as like Lelouch does with his mom being murdered by them.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see more of what exactly her motivation is, but I think you have strong reasoning there. All right, let's go to our final question.
All right, Keyshawn Fonseca asks, at the end of the episode, Clove's death was blamed on Suzaku. This is a typical example of using someone as a scapegoat when you have no leads on who the real culprit is. This is seen in today's society too, which is why certain instances innocent people end up in jail. Why do you think Britannia felt the need to just blame Suzaku for that without trying to search for more evidence? Also, if it was Light and he saw this on TV, he would have written their names then and there and killed the people that were taking Suzaku to his execution unjustly. But Lelouch's Gios power is different. What do you think he will do? What will be his best approach to save his childhood friend?
This is the thing, is that Light had such a distant ability. It's interesting that I feel like, to our knowledge, Lelouch has to be in person and has one try.
Yeah, adding a range and like there are range weapons, and then there are weapons where it's like a slingshot where like you only, or like a gun with one bullet. Like what is...
Yeah.
Like limited...
One-off, I would say.
Yeah. Exactly, where there's like a distance component and a one-off component, that makes it so much more. There are so many more things to think about.
I'm brainstorming how he can have eye contact at a distance.
Right? Well, like what defines eye contact, and like with like a magnifying glass or like a telescope.
They see him on a screen do it and they see the eye, will it translate?
Right. Can other people see the eye thing while it's happening? Because if he goes up to someone and does the eye thing and everyone's like, what the fuck just happened? His eyes started glowing. That's not going to be super helpful for him, and it's going to super incriminate him.
Yeah, but in terms of how, I mean, the fact that his friend's being blamed, I mean, it makes sense. Perfect scapegoat. But in terms of how he's going to save him, I mean, he could probably just march up to wherever he's held and kind of just control people along the way, kind of like he did. Like, I don't think a prison system's really set up for him very well. Like, I think he can just look at anybody, like anybody who lays eyes on him, he can control. So
yeah,
unless you destroy him by seeing him via camera and then killing him, I feel like he's a kid, so he's going to be taken as innocent naturally. And they said, oh, it's a Britannian student. What are they doing here? It would have shot him otherwise, but he's from nobility. So they're going to give him that respect to go talk to him, and he's going to take control, and he's going to use that. He's so smart, he can just leverage his way into all these different situations. So I think it's just going to be a masterclass of him just manipulating people up the chain of command until he gets to him. But I'm not sure how he's going to get him out and like keep him safe.
Right. Okay, something I'm super excited about for this show, I mean, like, so obviously there's the like planning component that's very similar to Death Note in the sense that like the strategy involved to like maximize the use, maximize the benefits without incriminating yourself. But this power has like an improv component. Like, in terms of how he could save his friend, it's less important that he like thinks of every possible opportunity and more that he just does it. Yeah. You know, and then just kind of riffs.
Yeah.
And continues, you know, which is a really, really interesting recurring situation for a planning genius to be put in based on their power, which is so cool.
Absolutely. And I wonder whether this person that's trying to take control of the mech suit, seemingly the like lead commander, it seems, I wonder if he is going to start to recognize people starting to lose their memory like randomly, like if and if Lelouch is going to realize that that's been happening and start to make situations where people end up, after he's Gios to them, end up back in there in a place where they wouldn't question whether their memory had been taken or not.
Oh, interesting.
We're gonna have to see, but it's gonna be fascinating to see how he saves his childhood friend, or if he does after the fight that he had.
Yeah.
But that's about it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Are we excited for episode 4 of Code Geass?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.